The working class has been demolished in this country over the last couple of years. We don't need elites who've been able to rely on special contracts with Huawei to look down on them and call them criminals.
Trudeau, ce qu'il a fait aux camionneurs, a laissé un goût amer aux Canadiens en termes de sécurité numérique.
Bon, écoutez, je vais prendre ça comme étant un commentaire. Et s'il y a d'autres questions, je vous en prie. Michel.
Bonjour, M. Charest. Michel Savard de la presse canadienne. Bon, vous avez été attaqué sur Huawei. Est-ce que c'est un peu une agression pour laquelle...
Monsieur Charest, pourquoi vous avez refusé de répondre à ma question sur l'identité?
No, sorry, thank you.
Okay. Hey, Alexa for Urban News. I'm at the Shaw Center in Ottawa, and we just finished the debate featuring by Strong and Free Canada. It was the CPC leadership candidate debate, and unfortunately, one candidate was missing. I'm talking about Patrick Brown.
So, are you playing hockey here? Or?
No, I'm just coming to check in on our facility. So
Okay,
we're gonna check you. You're not supposed to be here, actually.
We don't know exactly what was his reason to not be there tonight, but it was pretty interesting to see the battle between the candidates. Let's check some of the footage.
And the fact that the conservative movement failed to stand up for democracy is something that is going to remain with us for a generation. And I'm uniquely positioned to speak on these issues credibly. I am committed to restoring Canada's democracy.
I am running to be a bridge builder, to unite the party and to unite this country. I am running to make sure that business owners will have the confidence to take chances again. We will develop our natural resources while protecting the environment. We will respect freedoms and uphold our Charter of Rights. I am running to make Canada the freest and most prosperous country in the world.
This mess that we witnessed is the fault of Mr. Trudeau. But Mr. Polyev, during that period, supported an illegal blockade. You cannot make laws and break laws and then say, I will make...
The working class has been demolished in this country over the last couple of years. We don't need elites who've been able to rely on special contracts with Huawei to look down on them and call them criminals. He's never told us how much he got paid. This is a company whose software and hardware has been banned from the 5G networks of 4 of the 5 I countries because of allegations and many cases proven that they have used it for espionage. Mr. Charest, how much money did you get from Huawei when you were working for them, either directly or indirectly? Just the number, please. How much? Just the number.
Can I?
Mr. Charest.
Are we talking about the company that Stephen Harper welcomed into
Just
Canada?
the number, please. How much?
In 2012.
How much, sir?
We're not on a student council here, Pierre.
How much?
Pierre, this is not a student council, please.
How much?
This is the security of our country, Mr. Charest. It's not a laughing matter. How much did you get from Huawei? Answer the question.
This is a company that was welcomed into Canada by
Well, then you
Stephen
shouldn't be
Harper
afraid to tell us
in
the truth about how much.
2012 for the telecommunications companies.
How much?
And that's what Huawei
How
did.
much?
Welcomed in by a conservative government.
How much did you
I am very proud of the fact that I
Mr.
also
Charest,
worked
how much?
to
Answer
free
the
the 2 Michaels and to bring them back home.
Oh,
and
right.
if you want evidence of that, ask the wife of Michael Kovrig, Bina Najibullah.
One at a time, please. One at a time.
Huawei paid you
Mr.
to free the
Polyev.
2 Michaels. Come on. You got some swampland to
Mr.
sell us in
Charest,
Florida?
Between 15 and 20% of Canadians that cannot board a plane or a train, they're landlocked in their own country. How anyone can believe that this is allowable in our country is beyond me.
What we cannot do as a party is continue with the divisive, polarizing rhetoric that Justin Trudeau has been using for 7 years. It's disgusting. It's ripping our country apart. It's why I'm running, because we need to show some respect to each other before Canadians will trust us.
After we saw the debate, we had the opportunity to have a scrum where 2 candidates was present to answer to questions to the media. I'm talking about Roman Barber and Jean Charest. I got 2 questions to Mr. Charest, but unfortunately, it's not the answer I was expecting for. Monsieur Charest, bonjour Alexandra Lavoie pour Rebel News. Avec l'influence croissante d'organisations telles que l'Organisation mondiale de la santé et le Forum économique mondial qui s'infiltrent au sein des cabinets du gouvernement canadien, comment allez-vous assurer la souveraineté de la nation pour que le pays puisse faire ses propres choix économiques et en termes de santé face à ses intérêts mondialistes?
S'il n'y a pas eu de question, je pense qu'on devrait passer à la prochaine
Bon, écoutez, je ne crois pas que le Forum ou le WEF menace la souveraineté du Canada. D'ailleurs, la dernière fois que j'étais là avec Stephen Harper.
Et en follow-up, envisagez-vous de voir le Canada adopter l'identité numérique? Et si c'est le cas, quels mécanismes seront en place pour empêcher ceux au pouvoir de désactiver notre identité ou notre argent? Car on doit se l'avouer que avec le gouvernement Trudeau, ce qu'il a fait aux camionneurs a laissé un goût amer aux Canadiens en termes de sécurité numérique.
Bon, écoutez, je vais prendre ça comme étant un commentaire. Et s'il y a d'autres questions, je vous en prie. Michel.
Bonjour, M. Charest. Michel Savard de la presse canadienne. Bon, vous avez été attaqué sur Huawei. Est-ce que c'est un peu la raison pour laquelle...
Really interesting to see that Mr. Charest is running for being the next leader for the Conservative Party, but is not completely answering a question from independent media. I'm not surprised, and especially look at this footage when I try to ask again my question to him. Monsieur Charest, pourquoi vous avez refusé de répondre à ma question sur l'identité?
No. Sorry, thank you.
Okay. So I just tried to ask him why he refused to answer to my last question about the digital identity. He said to me during I just finished my question that he would take that as a comment, but it was a question. So I just asked him now, why did he refuse to answer to my question? But he actually left the other side, and I've been blocked to the access.
Wow. By his people, not the Manning Center people. Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. So he doesn't see the World Economic Forum as having any baggage attached to it, I guess, Alexa.
No, he say that he don't see the threat of the WEF, and he say as well, like the last time he was there with Stephen Harper. I think he had a good time there. So it will be interesting to see how the race will play out, and especially for the two other debates that's coming up, the French one and the English one. At Rebel News, we will try to be there to cover it for you guys. So please stay tuned for more to come. If you are interested to see everything about the leadership race for the Conservative Party, visit our webpage, leadershipreport.ca, and on this website, you can see all our report, and as well, you can donate for our journalism. Thank you.
Can I take a moment to lay to rest this accusation of being a liberal? No, too late. Please, bear with me.